Welcome once again to my YouTube channel on data analysis and research. Today we want to look at how to determine whether there is significant difference between three groups in which the data are categorical in nature. So what tests do you perform to determine whether there is a significant difference between three groups? So these are hypothetical data obtained from a longitudinal study. So at baseline, month 0, these responses were documented. So your response to, say, cigarette smoking, whether at baseline you are smoking, yes or no, then there's an intervention. So the cohort is taken through therapy to see whether they will quit smoking. Then midway at month 6, the questionnaire was administered again to take their responses. And at the end of the intervention, which is 1 year, then another survey was taken to take their responses. So yes or no, and in SPSS, this is coded to 1 and 0. So 1 for yes, 0 for no. Okay. So now, if you want to see whether the intervention had an effect on this, how will you know? So visually, this cannot be determined. If this were quantitative data, we would have been using ANOVA analysis, but these are categorical, so a different test has to be used. So where you have more than 2, so these are K, so that means multiple samples. So in SPSS, there's a test that can be used called the Cochran scale for non-parametric and categorical variables. So how do you determine it? So you go to analyze. So under analyze, you go to non-parametric test. So you go to legacy dialogues, and then you can see, so we have 2 related samples. So if our data set were just 2 bivariate, we have selected 2 related samples, but this there are 3 groups, so that is the K related. So more than 2, we select the K related samples. So we'll select this. So let's reset. So you can see our variables here. So there are 3. So you have to move all. So you can send them one by one, or you can select all and then move them to the test variables. So under statistics, if you want descriptives or quartiles, but this is usually for quantitative data, continuous data. So for now, categorical, this will not be meaningful. So we will not select any. So you can see that this dialog box contains analysis for both quantitative and qualitative. So Friedman is for K-related samples for quantitative variables, but that is not what we are looking for. We want Cochran scale, which is for categorical. So we select Cochran scale test. So we can go to OK. So these are results. So you can see the summary. So these are the frequencies of the responses. So from 0 for month baseline, month O, no, we have 67. Then yes, we have 1. Yes, we have 93. So at safe month, so the no have reduced to 39, and the yes have increased to 121. By the end of the therapy, the no's have also increased again to 61 from the 39, and there's a reduction in the yes to 99. So is there any significant difference between this distribution? So that is where the Cochran scale test comes in. So you can see the number of participants is 160. So this is a Cochran scale statistic, 15.711. So the A there says that indicates 1 is treated as a success. So no or yes. So that is the reference it has used. So there are two categories. So normally the difference is the number of categories minus 1. So you see 2 there, and this is the p-value. Its p-value is less than 0.01. So this shows that there are significant changes or significant distribution in the data between the three groups, as can be seen here. However, it's not telling where this difference is coming from. But if you look critically, you can see that the safe month, there's significant difference. But if you take the baseline and the 12 month, they are comparable. So the difference could lie between safe month and baseline, safe month and 12 months, or both. So that is where this difference could be emanating. So in that case, it might be possible that the therapy might have worked somehow the safe month, but could not at the end of the therapy. But further analysis can be done to determine where the difference lie. But the Cochran scale just tell you that the difference in the distribution between the categories. So this is how the Cochran scale test is performed in SPSS. But before you go, please subscribe to the channel, share with your colleagues, and also on social media networks. Look forward to more free tutorials in data analysis and research. Bye for now.